of the coronavirus, long queues of migrants from all over the continent were turned back as the country sought to put the high infections and death rates under control. The nation's Mpumalanga province is expecting the return of thousands, but there are those already in the country struggling to make ends meet. Our correspondent Matuba Mahlatjie brings us the details.
The age of 60 makes many poor South Africans eligible for a government social grant of just over $100 a month. Born to migrant parents 60 years ago, Josephine Nkosi is undocumented and can't access those funds. She says she's 65 but has no access to social grants. She was born here but moved to Eswatini as a child. But on her return, she was never able to get South Africa to give her an identity document because she got all her immunization as a child in the neighboring kingdom. But she says access to the nearby public health facility isn't a problem. Her children, however, are all South African citizens, but she battles to make ends meet. She survives with the help of community leaders like Nhlonipho Dlamini.
We also go and seek donations for food parcels, and then we distribute them the food parcels. Should there be other issues, maybe at work or something, we intervene. Like others, they send staff to schools for living. So we also assist. Sometimes the school principal doesn't want them, then we go and intervene for them to be allowed to get a living.
Another community leader, Nomsa Matobela, says the situation in neighboring kingdom of Eswatini is desperate.
Some of the people from Swaziland, they can't afford to pay school fees there because there's no free education. So in South Africa, because there's free education, some of the people, they bring their children this side because they know that everything is free. They get books free. Like I said, education is free. So that's why they like their children to come to South Africa.
The Mananga border post is one of the gateways into Eswatini Kingdom, but the subjects of King Swati III are flocking into South Africa by their numbers because this is where they get their economic freedom and opportunities to make a living. From the Mananga border post in South Africa, I'm Matuba Mahlatjie.